see them just in their trunks, ready to go at it. Here we go for undisputed. It is underway. Round number one. Harvey Dock will get him going. What do you sense in terms of the size difference to your eye now when you see him rehydrated?
I mean, it's clear that Devin Haney is taller and he's the bigger fighter, but that doesn't, I'm not putting any stock in that. Devin Haney had to drain that big frame that we're talking about. He had to drain that down. Loma didn't have to work as hard. It goes both ways.
That's right.
Here's the fight. Let's see what happens.
What kind of a toll does it take when you're the bigger man to have to make weight?
Ooh, nice shot right there. First shot thrown.
Haney probes to the body with a right hand after the hook. Remember, he said, I want to push him back.
A lot of talk about Loma having to start faster because he's fell behind in his last two fights, but both fighters need to start early and set the tone.
Slow starts have gotten the best of Loma. Remember the loss to Teofimo. It was a very slow start for the entire first half of that fight. Even against Jermaine Ortiz, he came in strong late in his last fight.
That sequence right there was interesting. Haney was coming forward, and as soon as Haney took a step back, Loma stepped forward immediately.
Loma on the inside lands a short left hand at the end of that three-punch combination.
This is going to be a high-stakes chess match, ebbs and flows, adjustments being made, big shots being landed, quick, clean shots being landed. This is what we're in for tonight.
That is the promotional thematic of this undisputed fight. A chess match. Two brilliant fighters with speed, with ring IQ, with great ability. And Loma has said all week long, it's about the guy who adapts best and adapts first.
You have two of the most tactical and technical fighters in the world today.
Haney trying to work behind that jab. Here's what Loma does on the inside. Lets the hands go. Nothing met with force there.
Good
back
defense
out to
from
range.
Devin Haney. Yes.
Indeed.
And way to land two shots. Grazing, but he punched after to let Loma know, after you punch, I'm going to punch. A lot of small messages being sent from both guys right now.
And a message being sent by the crowd here, 17,000 at MGM Grand, and you can clearly hear a Loma, Loma, Loma chant.
Step back.
Not a whole lot of downloading going on. Lomachenko is starting fast. He's already cut the distance already. He's gotten close.
Yeah, but he's not landing, Tim.
No, he's not landing.
Devin Haney looks like a man with a game plan. He knows what Loma's going to bring, and he's adjusted very well to the foot movement of Lomachenko, which typically has opponents wide-eyed even in the first round.
Yeah, that foot movement that closes the gap, gives angles, and then allows him to score. Yes, he's closing the gap. Yes, he's getting angles, but not much scoring, and you just saw it there with the upper body movement and the head movement of Devin Haney. He's avoiding those punches.
Don't get credit for effort.
For now.
Loma.
He didn't avoid all of those.
Trying to be effective in that neutral corner to close out that first round. Intriguing first round that Loma closes out fairly well, but Haney had his moments as well. Let's listen to Haney's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy.
You step over there, you step to attack. You step ready to go, right? When he pivot the break, he's waiting. He's waiting on it. So attack that left hand. Attack it. Keep attacking. Keep attacking. We step over there. If you don't get out, flip that jab. All right? But relax. Listen, he's not responsible. For all that pity pat that he's doing, he's calm. Well, we're not ready to take it. But watch the left hand to the bite. Stay on the outside.
To Devin Haney, that's the big left hook he landed early in the round to send a message to Loma that I'm here, I'm bigger, I'm stronger. And you see Loma doing his typical step to the side, matrix type of foot movement, and he likes to land his shots off of his angles. And this is a good sequence at the end of the round from Lomachenko as well.
End of the round had the four-punch combination by Lomachenko. Early on, the left hook by Devin Haney. According to CompuBox, each man landed 6 punches precisely in that first round.
I'm going to tell you right now, adjustment's going to have to be made right away from Haney because that first round, Loma was able to close the distance already. That's trouble. I smell trouble for Devin Haney late in this fight.
Heard Bill Haney, the father and trainer of Devin, saying attack, attack, attack.
The goal for Team Haney is not to outbox Loma. It's to press Loma. It's to touch Loma every chance he gets and to ultimately allow the size and the skill to pay dividends.
But he has to do it with combinations. He can't do it with 1-2 punches at a time. If you want to force Lomachenko back, throw your combinations.
It's too early for that, Tim.
Devin Haney has had a great jab throughout his entire career. Arguably the best jab, according statistically, the best jab among lightweights, number 6 overall in all of boxing. There's a long striding right hand to the body. But the last time he faced a southpaw was Jojo Diaz, and his jab was not as effective against the southpaw Diaz. He only landed 10 total jabs in 12 rounds.
Good shot right there from Loma. Good counter that grazed Loma from Haney. Haney's doing what he needs to do. It's 2s and 3s, control distance, control range, and try to start to write the story of the fight. Good
nice shot right there.
Right hand gets underneath. A right hand to the body by Haney.
3, 4s, and 5s. It's too early for that. It's a long fight. Good shot right there from Haney.
Haney getting underneath with that right hand. Effective work in the midst of round number 2 to the body.
Good defense, good prevent defense right there, where Loma wanted to come in, but the physical strength of Haney said no.
Nice counter right there.
And then the counter right hand from
off
Devin
the back
Haney.
foot. Oh, there's a combination from Loma. Getting mid-range.
Loma closing that gap and letting those hands go. There is no downloading here. This is high-level stuff right from the start.
Listen, this fight is dangerous for both guys. Nobody can let off the gas. Nobody can lose focus. Loma is going to have moments. Haney is going to have moments. You just need to have more moments than your opponent.
Ooh, straight left hand right down the middle.
And the crowd reacts to the chant of Loma again. Both guys looking absolutely primed. Right hand to the body again from Devin Haney. Straight left from Vasily Lomachenko.
Loma inching forward, trying to land a little bit more in the second round.
And again, Lomachenko throwing not 1 or 2 punches at a time. He's throwing his punches in combinations when he gets in the range that he wants to be in. There it is.
End of 2 as we will listen in to Lomachenko's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy. Rado Rudenko will be our translator.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear his. Nothing.
The body work by Devin Haney in that second round was very solid.
That's exactly what he needs to do. Forget about the head, dig downstairs. Loma has a long torso, even though he's shorter. Take advantage of those openings because he keeps his hands up really high, exposing his body.
So the CompuBox numbers are comparable, but in that last round, even though Lomachenko landed 9, Haney landed 10, 5 of those landed punches were effective body punches by Devin Haney.
You have to know that Loma's going to have his moments in this fight. He's a great fighter, a lot of accomplishments, and he's been a winner his whole life. But it's how Devin Haney manages those onslaughts from Lomachenko and how he answers will determine how this fight is fought.
Another thing that Haney has gotten away from is that left hook. Use that left hook. That'll stop Loma from getting around to his weak side. And when he throws it, he needs to throw it at the shoulder. So that way, Loma, if he dips underneath it, it's going to connect. Good right hand counter.
We're going to counter that left hand of Loma. Does so with a viper-fast right hand. Younger undisputed champion. He has great athleticism.
Haney smothered him. Good move by Devin Haney. Small investments that pay up the road.
Left hand.
Double left hand.
By Lomachenko. He doubles it up. So Loma with a moment of success halfway through round number 3.
Haney trying to get real physical on the inside.
Fence really tight and turn to the side and use angles like Loma does and use that against him and hit him on the angles.
These are the moments that Harvey Dock was brought in for. Those moments on the inside with the tie-up. He's got the free hand. I'm going to let you work.
I'm seeing signs of vintage Loma right now.
What is that, Timmy?
Angles. Getting to the spot real quick.
He's doing in his last round and a half.
Headshot lands.
Keep pressing, keep causing disruption, keep trying to close the distance, and make Devin Haney
Uppercut comes in.
that he can do something about it.
Southpaw jab set it up, and Loma with a combination here in the final minute of round 3, and then a left hand hits the target.
He's at the range where he wants to be, Tess. Easy. He has closed the range and found his range already. He's making contact on Haney. Haney has to maintain that distance, or it's going to be easy pickings for Lomachenko.
Haney needs to answer that. That's how he gets
With
the respect.
combinations.
There is no slow start tonight. This is high-level stuff between these two elite fighters. Quick break and right back. Ukraine flag, vocal fans cheering on Vasily Lomachenko. He had moments late in that round.
Just taking advantage. Out of position right here. Devin Haney trying to slide in and tuck. Beautiful shot right there. Both fighters exchanging big bombs. 2 uppercuts for Lomachenko and a beautiful left hook on the side of the head of Lomachenko.
Vasily Lomachenko has a 26-25 connect advantage. According to CompuBox, at this point, he has landed 23 of his 26 punches as power punches.
It's not just the power and the footwork of Lomachenko that spooks opponents, frustrates opponents, and gets opponents out of their game. It's the accuracy.
And the IQ.
He hits you with a shot, and you wonder, how did he get that off? Good shot right there from Devin Haney. He needs more of that.
Get on his head. Stop. Don't lean on his head. Don't lean on his head.
See, and Haney needs to take advantage of any time he sees Lomachenko out of position with his feet not set. See, like there, that's when he has to attack. Lomachenko stepped back, disengaged. He was out of position. He could throw anything. Nice way to get out of
to
angle.
the side. And then a 3-punch combination.
Look at the hand speed of Loma.
Both fighters fighting a good fight.
Yes, they are.
It is.
High-level stuff.
As advertised, exactly as advertised.
Oh, straight left hand down the middle. Again, Haney keeping his head on the line. Every time he shoots that jab, that head is right on that line of fire. Lomachenko is a smart fighter. He understands. He sees that.
And don't get it twisted, because there's skill on display here. This is also a test of the wills, even early on in this fight, that I'm going to impose my will, my game plan on you. That's what's happening for both fighters right now.
Small adjustment right now for Haney. What he's doing is now he's operating on the back, trying to keep his distance. Nice hook right there. Check hook as he's off the back foot. Another one. Beautiful shot. He might have found something there, Tess.
Good.
It's not the right hand. It may be the hook for Lomachenko.
Trying to angle off to that right side. When he's at his best, you think he's in front of you, and then all of a sudden he isn't. And with that, it creates an offensive attack.
Ooh. Good shot right there from Haney.
It was the right hand from Haney. Tries to come with it again. As Lomachenko broke off to his right.
Haney now boxing well off his back foot. Turning Loma.
Lead left hand that scores for Lomachenko there.
Game plan was for Haney to back Loma up, but he's boxing very well on the back foot, being a counterpuncher.
Oh, southpaw jab snaps back.
That was a leaping jab.
Good counter from Haney. Both guys landed.
And now Haney trying to work behind that jab himself.
Now here comes Haney.
And they go down when they get tied up.
Small message being sent. We're not going to play on the inside. I can manhandle you if I need to, from Lomachenko.
It's a good round for
Body
Haney.
shot comes in
really
at the
good
end
round
there.
for Haney.
Haney scored a body shot. Now at distance, you'll see plenty of that jab. Short right hand on the inside. End of 4.